What's up, y'all? How you doing? It's your boy Dog from EBF Academy by English Black Friday. And guess what? Today, we're gonna travel all the way to the West Coast. You ready to talk about slang terms used in California? Let's go. All right, so the slang term number one is this one here. Hella. Hella. Repeat after me. Hella. Well, hella is a short for hell of. But hell is hell, right? So you have the heaven and the hell. But when you say hell of or hella, that means very or many. You can be very cool. That was hell of cool or hella cool. There are many people there. That's the same thing if I say there are hella people there. A lot, very, many. Okay, check the sentence. Well, I went to a concert and you know what? That concert was hella good. That concert was hella good. That means that concert was very good. Number two, let's go.
Interrompendo o vídeo aqui rapidinho para te falar sobre algo muito importante. Já se inscreveu no Saturday Chat Live? O Saturday Chat Live vai ser um evento ao vivo no Zoom comigo no dia 23 de agosto, das 9 da manhã às 18 horas. A gente vai falar sobre todos os sons do inglês, vogais e consoantes. E além disso, a gente vai aprender sobre ritmo, entonação, connected speech e muito mais. Para você falar e entender melhor de uma vez por todas. Um evento dinâmico, interativo, que você vai participar ativamente. Então, a gente vai misturar teoria e prática para levar sua fala do inglês para o nível que você sempre quis ter. Lembrando que as vagas são limitadas, então corre, o link está na descrição e no comentário fixado. Eu te espero lá e agora continua seu vídeo aí. Fui!
Alright, so this next one here is this one. Take a look at the spelling. Complicated, right? G-N-A-R-L-Y. How do you pronounce that? Forget the G. You want to just say gnarly, gnarly. And what does that mean? Well, gnarly means cool. So whenever you want to say that something is cool, you can just say, that was gnarly. Gnarly, bro. That skate trick was gnarly. That skate trick was gnarly, bro. That's a nice one, right? Yeah, but if you want to say really cool, there's another one used in California. Check it out. Okay, you have to be very careful with this one, okay? Well, this one is used for two things, food and weed, if you know what I'm talking about. So be extra careful when you use that, okay? But let's talk about food in here. And the word is this one here. Pronunciation, repeat after me. Dank. Dank. Yeah. So if you want to say that something is dank, usually that refers to either food or that spliff. You know what I'm talking about. So let's talk about burrito. Do you like burrito? Mexican food? Yes, you know, the last time I went to California, I had some burritos. And that burrito was dank. That burrito was dank. That means it was really good. Clear? Be extra careful. I know when you are, doing your thing in there, you might have the munchies because you're high. So maybe that's why they use that vocabulary interchangeably like that for food and weed. Well, I don't know about that. Let's get to the next one. Check it out. So this one here, I've seen that used not only in California, but also in some other states. For example, Florida, Texas, I've seen that in Louisiana, and that is this word here. Pronunciation, guys, bruh, bruh, bruh. Yes, B-R-U-H, bruh. Well, that is another way for you to say bro, the short for brother. So, what's up, my brother? Yo, what's up, bruh? Bruh. Check this example. Bruh, you seriously forgot the tickets? You seriously forgot the tickets, bruh? Yes, so it's just like this. Brother, did you really forget the tickets? Bruh, you seriously forgot the tickets? Boy. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, this next one here is no cap. I have already talked about no cap because, they use that, I think, all around the United States now. Well, that means no lie. If you're telling the truth, you are going to say no cap, bro. No cap. Yeah, that burrito was dank, man. No cap. Yeah. Okay, so no cap. It doesn't mean that you don't have a cap on, okay? No cap means no lie. Check the example. Hey, I was watching that movie, bruh. That movie was amazing. No cap. That means that movie was amazing for sure. It was really amazing. Okay? Next one. All right, this next one here is this word here. Oh, hold on a second. Before you go, follow me on my Instagram. Yes, this is the Instagram right here. And don't forget to smash this like button. You know, it's not that simple to come around here to record videos. You know, I have to research. I have to see if the things are real. So like the videos, make your comments. I mean, can you write a sentence here using one of the slang terms that you've just learned? You know, that's a simple thing to do, right? Share that with your friends too. All right, so the word is this one here. Look at the spelling, B-O-U-N-C-E. Pronunciation is with the ow sound. Bounce, bounce. Repeat after me. Good job, bounce. So we usually use this word bounce when you're talking about basketball, when you're bouncing the ball. So you're bouncing the ball. However, here we're going to use the word bounce when we want to leave the place, when you want to go home. For example, hey, this party here is dead. Let's bounce. That means this party here is not fun anymore. I mean, the music is not good, you know. Let's go home. Let's leave the place. Let's bounce. Next one. All right, this next one here is also short for a bigger word, and the word is legit. Legit. Well, legit is short for legitimate. Well, that means real, authentic, serious. For example, remember I told you when I went to California, I ate some Mexican food. The burrito was dank. Remember I told you that? Yes, man. That burrito was dank. But look, man, I've been to a nice restaurant in there. You know, one of those Mexican restaurants called Taco Bell. And that Taco Bell was legit. That was delicious. Okay? So that was legit. That was real. That was authentic. That was seriously good. You know, the food was dank. So legit means real. Something like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like this. Dr. Dre, he's legit. You know, he's my favorite rapper of all times. Next one. All right, so this one here has been used all over the place, which is low key. Low key. When you say that something is low key, that means it's secret, you know, slight, you know, something like that. It's just like not too obvious. You know what I'm saying? For example, you know, I want to go, man. I want to bounce. This party is dead. I told you, but we should leave low key. That means we should leave without announcing that, without telling people we're leaving. Let's bounce, man. Low key, okay? Or, for example, you know what? Low key, I want to skip work tomorrow. What does that mean? Skip work. Skip work means I don't want to go to work. Clear? Don't tell my boss. Next one. All right, so we talked about some short, right? So we talked about bruh, which is short for brother. We talked about legit, which is short for legitimate. And now we're going to talk about California. And the short is Cali. Cali. So sometimes you hear people going like this, man, I've been dreaming about moving to Cali. When you say I've been dreaming about moving to Cali, you have been dreaming about moving to California. So Cali is the slang term, the short term for California. Have you been dreaming, you know, of moving to California? That would be nice, right? I've been dreaming about moving to Cali because, you know, it's a nice place. Next one. And of course, I got another short here. So you see that slang terms sometimes, they are not like crazy words out there. They are sometimes just a shorter version of that big word. For example, vacation is vacay. California, Cali. And this one here is the word vibe. Vibe is a very common, you know, slang term used by a whole lot of people. So vibe is when you talk about the good mood or the good humor of a person or, you know, the feeling, this nice feeling of a place. For example, this beach has such a cool vibe, or this beach has such a good or chill vibe. Well, chill is relaxing. Good vibe, chill vibe. And that's short for what word? Let me know here in the comments. When I say vibe, that's short for what word? Alright, so now you have a challenge. Can you understand this text? And you have to tell me what that means. Check it out.
Last weekend in Cali, my friends and I hit up a legit taco spot in Venice to serve the most dank food I've ever had. No cap. The vibe there was super chill with live music and ocean views. Then the skater pulled a gnarly trick that made everyone stop and cheer. My friend was like, "Bruh, did you see that?" We were all hella impressed. After a while, things got kind of slow, so we decided to bounce. Low-key, I didn't even want to leave. That place was the highlight of my weekend.
So now you know 10 slang terms used in California. Do you know any others? And by the way, I've been playing that GTA, and if you have a chance to play GTA, you should go there and check it out. You know, CJ and some other people, they will use all the slang terms, and you should check it out. I'll see you in the next video. Holla at your boy.